Hello. I'm coming on a minute early and I need to clean my glasses and I just realized I forgot to turn on my light. So I'll have to turn it on after because it's usually pink back there. I like the pink light. I think the pink and purple look best on camera. But anyways, hello. I see people. I will come to the chat in a second. I'm just cleaning my glasses. They're gross. Did you know one of my personality traits is actually at a time I was very staunch with it, but keeping glasses cleaner claws in my pocket. I have one on me at all times, pretty much. And if I don't, it's like a mistake. Like I have to have one on me at all times. But at one point, I'd have like 5 different varieties in my pocket, like that all did something different. So that was my thing for like several years. But now I've kind of just stuck to like maybe 2 maximum. You have to, when you wear glasses, you have to have one, And then when people need one, what is happening to my hair here? It's perfect because then I have one at all times. So if you ever need to clean your glasses, oh my God, there's 13 people here and I'm talking about cleaning my glasses. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Just kidding. This is so much higher than it used to be because I think I mentioned it in the last stream. I propped up my monitor on Life and Death, half Twilight, half Life and Death. I actually want to prop it up more. I think it'll be nicer that way. But anyway, let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Walmart Gremlin. Hi, Tess. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? I'd love to hear in the chat. Hi, Reese. Hi, Tierra. I think I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry. I said I would write it down and then I forgot. I need to write it down for the people who come often so I don't have to keep asking you guys. Oh, wow. What a nice comment. Hi, Rachel. You're so cool. I legit love your writing and you inspire my work in progress so much. You're so cool. Please say hi if you see this. My name is Manuel. Hi, Manuel. Thank you for coming. I'm very happy that you think I'm cool because I feel like when I was a teenager, that's all I like. When I saw people, I'd be like, oh my God, that person's so cool. I never thought of myself as cool. So I think that's very nice when people think that I'm cool. I'm happy that I've inspired your writing. Thank you for your support. That's very nice. Yay, I got it right. Okay. I'm gonna try to. I have to write it down because there are a couple ones that I want to remember from people who come frequently. I'm not sure how to say your name, but hello. I like your profile picture, Dead Poet Society. That's awesome. Hi, Monique. You're tired but good. Just got back from a walk with my kitty. Oh, you're walking your cat? That's cute. I don't see many people do that, but I think it's so cute whenever I do see people walking out with their cat. I just went on a walk too. I went on one lap with my sister. And I was like, I have to stream now. So I came back a bit early. And also I think it was gonna rain, so it was kind of perfect timing. But hi Stein. Hi Kayla. I was about to head over to my boyfriend's house, but I remembered the live and told him he's gonna have to wait. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. Thank you for being here. I would not be offended if you went to your boyfriend's. That's so cute. Yeah, it's Friday, right? Yeah. This is my last week. I officially got the job. I was mentioning it last week. Well, I officially got it. So my first week starts next week. But the good news is I don't think I'll be working on Fridays. So I think like the streams are not going to be disrupted, at least like while I'm at this job. So I'm really excited. It's it's a contract till the end of the summer, but for like the next couple months, we'll be good, I think, on the stream. So I probably won't schedule next week's stream until maybe Thursday. So it'll probably be around the same time though, because I know I want to do later times, but because I talk so much and I'm on the streams, I get really tired if I do them a bit too late in the afternoon. So I might have to kind of see. But yeah, I might be able to do one at like 3 or something next week. Anyways, but yeah, I won't schedule it because I think I'll be too overwhelmed if I schedule it too far in advance. So keep an eye out Thursday or whatever. My sister wanted me to go to the store with her, but I couldn't miss this. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Thank you. I'm so I feel so flattered that people want to spend their some of their Friday with me. That's very nice. I'm so happy. Thank you. I'm so excited. It's actually like work that I'm like really passionate about too. So I'm just changing the color of my light over here. So I'm really excited about it because I'm excited to like actually help people sort of in my community. So I'm excited about it. Thank you for all the congratulations, everybody. I appreciate it. it was a really fast turnaround time. I mean, I've been applying to a ton of publishing jobs. The stress, those were so stressful, so much work in the application process, and also like took so long. God, I was interviewing, like I sent an application early Feb and like the answer and everything didn't come until like nearly May, like late kind of April. So it was a long, long process, and this was so much faster in comparison, and I'm just kind of relieved. It's nice. It's nice. I have YouTube and stuff, and I'm lucky I live at home, so I don't really have to worry too much. But I feel much better now that I have a little thing to do for a couple months. My brother went with her, so she's not alone. Okay, good. That's good. Um, Whenever I ask my sister to go out, she's like, "No, I don't want to go." I try to take her with me places, but she doesn't want to go. I have a podcast episode that I need to post. Actually, I have a video that I need to post. I'm gonna check did I upload it to YouTube? Because I just need to rewatch it. So I'll probably post that today and then schedule the podcast for next week. Because I know I missed last week. I'm trying to be more consistent, and then yeah, kind of fall off. Yeah, I did upload it. It's 40 minutes long. You get hella video from me today. Probably this afternoon. After this, I'll watch it. Thank you. I'm really excited. It only took like less than 2 weeks, like from like applying to like interview to like actually getting it. So I'm really happy. And I'm so grateful. I'm very excited. But yeah, what are you guys working on? What have you been writing? Kind of how's your day been? I've been okay. I've been having a bit of a rough time. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I've been having a bit of a rough time. I think it's sort of resolving itself now, but I wasn't feeling very good mentally like the last week or whatever. It's been kind of tough. Yeah, I love a good long vid. I think I haven't posted like a really long video in a while. But this one is like an anniversary video because I've been writing for 10 years now this month. So it's just a really important month for me, right? It's kind of like, oh, this is cool. So I wanted to share kind of like talking about how my writing has improved. I'm sorry, the title is not I'm always very conflicted as a YouTuber and like kind of a content creator because it's really hard to like I don't know. I don't want to sell out by like titling things in a way that like I don't know that feels like against my ethics, but then also it's it's a constant battle kind of as a YouTuber between like views and then kind of like what matters to you. And I always try to do what matters to me. But anyways, I do have like a in the title like how did I improve, but I put it in quotes because I hate tracking my writing and means of like how did I improve, especially because I'm comparing writing that I wrote when I was a literal child to writing I wrote now. I don't think it's fair to be like, how did I improve? Like that's not nice. Okay. Like I was 12. Okay. But I'm excited because I read a ton of the writing. So I'm excited about it. I think it'll be a good video. Oh, my videos have been doing quite well. Actually, one of my writing vlogs kind of flopped. That's okay. But the one that I posted on the 3rd did well. Good. Nice. Nice. Anyways, Hannibal shirt. Yeah, I love this shirt. I got it from someone on Tumblr. I don't know where you can find it, but I bought it from their Redbubble shop. And I got it like 2 years ago, and it still looks brand new. I don't put it in the dryer, so it doesn't look brand new, but it looks pretty good. Okay. Thank you for the congratulations. Ooh, Tiara says, I'm going on a writer's retreat in August and I'm working on, an vampire novel. Love that for that. So I'm doing prep for that novel now, if that makes sense. Oh, that's good. Nice. Writer's retreat. Are you traveling for that? That's really fun. And in August is such like a month for writing. I think it's like, I don't know, it feels like the month for writing. I don't know. It's a nice month, I think, to write the end of summer. I like summer writing. I think feels good. So there's sort of like a sort of feeling of survival in writing in like between December and like for me between November and honestly January, there's like sort of like a survival mode in my writing process. I don't know why. Maybe because like the last 2 years I've done nano. I'm never going to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I mean, I don't participate officially anymore in the events anymore, but I don't think that I'm going to do the challenge anymore. I just think it's too much. I was talking to my sister today. I haven't written in weeks. And I think honestly, it was because I wrote too much in April. Like I wrote 30K in April and it was just too much. I think like the last couple times that I've written 30K in a month, I end up not writing for weeks. I think it's just too tiring. Yeah. But I like summer because I don't know. There's sort of like an energy, I think, to the summer. Maybe because I always think fondly of memories of writing in the summer. Um, oh, you're writing a scene down right now. Well, nice. Awesome. We're gonna write in a second. I'm writing a fantasy book and I generally have no ideas. What do you suggest for inspo? Okay, I'm the worst person to ask for ideation. I suck at ideation. I'm so bad at it. I constantly suck at this. Like for years, I've sucked at ideation. I'm so sorry. I think I don't know. It's also really dependent on your process because what works for me is probably not going to work for you. But I don't know what really helps me with ideation. I don't really come up with ideas all that much. I think thinking about the project and trying to actively think about it is important because what'll happen to me is I forget about it's weird. I know a lot of people aren't like that and they think about their books all the time, but for some reason, since I've gotten older, I just don't think about them anymore. When I'm not writing them and I forget the plot and everything, I forget my plans, I forget my ideas. It's exhausting. It is kind of the worst time. I agree, Tess. It's always the busiest month for everyone, I think. Not because like you're finishing up like before the holidays, there's probably going to be a bit of sort of like a boom before people go on the holidays in December. And then for students, it's always quite busy. It's the worst month, I think. Oh, nice. Going a few hours south of me to a cabin. Cabin writing, and a few other folks in the writing group have been going are going to. That's amazing. Well, I'm so happy you're able to do that and to do some like in-person sort of writing things too. That's really nice. Man, that would be fun to do a writing retreat. I don't know that many writers in real life anymore because I don't live where I used to know everybody from my writing program and nobody's here, right? So I don't know that many people, but maybe one day like we can do a writing retreat. It would be fun. With I don't know, maybe like my old classmates or something. We could put something together. That would be fun. Yeah, anyway, where am I kind of in writing? Like I'm still writing some on this ground. I was talking to my sister earlier today too. I was like, I think I can I don't know if I can finish it this month. I could. If I wanted to, I could. I don't know if I'm going to, but I kind of want to take a little bit of a break, I think, from genre. I think kind of the pace of genre, I'm kind of good. I kind of need a tiny break from. So I'm thinking I'm gonna write something literary over the summer, a longer book. I don't want to write a novella, and I don't want to write in Harrison's point of view. I think I realized, you know what? I think I'll write with him on the side, but I haven't even written Lost Gods in weeks. It's probably been a month. So I think we're kind of taking a little bit of a break. Him and I, honestly, I think I finished Lost Gods. Like, I know I'm writing it out of order, so I really don't know. And there are going to be things that I have to connect back together. But I wrote the ending, like the last scene and like the last line and everything. So it kind of feels like it's done. And it's like over 10K now. That's probably now like 11K. And that's without it being stitched together. So now I just kind of have to think about how I want to approach it, like putting it together. So because of that, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to work on that. And then Angel Face is kind of just, I'm not really thinking about it too much. It seems like more of a winter book. It doesn't really make sense to write it right now. I just kind of want to think about it kind of for fun, which is Jeremiah's other, it's not going to be a book anyways, I don't think. That's what I say every time, and then it ends up being a book. Tiara says, I'm primarily a screenwriter, so watching movies helps me come up with ideas. But for me in general, consuming more types of art helps me with ideas. I think so. I mean, I think that's the way to go. I mean, I had just read like 6 pages of a book and Jesus, this thing is moving so much. I just read 6 pages of a book and I was like, oh, I feel like I could write a whole novel now. It's crazy. My dad and I always talk about doing a writing retreat. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of funny, but I love writing with him. Your dad's a writer too? That's cute. That is so nice. Hi, Ronan. Thanks for coming. We have a bit of a quieter crowd today. It's not so busy. It's only 15 people, I think, here right now. Anyways, we'll see if more people come as it sort of gets later in the day too. Why is there a big pop-up on my thing on my computer? You know what? This weekend, my mom was like, we need to get you a new phone or whatever. And I don't know. So we might get me a new phone this weekend. I still have an iPhone 8. And I'm kind of like rigid about not getting one. Well, first of all, because of like autism, and I don't want to change my phone because I've had it since 2018. And honestly, this is the longest I've ever had a phone. Well, first of all, it's my first phone, like my first actual phone. Because before, like, this is my phone. Oh, you can see my reflection. That is so strange. Oh, wow. Okay. I had a phone since I was, like, 13, but it was just to call my mom when I, like, needed to get picked up from the mall. Like, it was like an Android, and I had, like, an iPod that I used, but I didn't have a phone. So this is my first phone that I got when I was working as a teenager. How old? 17. And so I don't like, I went to university with me, like, I don't know, I don't wanna get rid of it, but the battery life kinda sucks, it's getting kinda slow, and I don't think it's gonna update kind of soon, but I'm kind of like, you know what, if I can get one for free, then I'll do it, but I doubt I will be able to get one for free, so maybe I'm not gonna change my phone, I don't know, but my mom was like, "We're gonna go to the mall this weekend," and I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. And then she's like, "You can't be walking around with a battery pack when you're working." And I was like, "Well, why can't I?" Like, I could get, like, a smaller battery pack. That would be cheaper than buying a phone. Maybe. Anyways, it's also just kinda slow and doesn't have a lot of storage, and so when I do social media stuff, it's kind of a pain in the ass to use. But, like, it was working. Anyways. Hi, Deep Frog. Hi, Rylan. Oh, greetings from Lithuania. Well, thank you. Oh, wow. I did not realize people watch me from so many different places. I'm always so like curious from where people are kind of watching from. Um, yeah, Bailey has a new music video. Yes. Please report back because I'm gonna watch it myself. I watched her promo that she posted, but I'm a huge Billy fan. I love her. I haven't listened to her oldest EP. Her first album is okay. Happier Than Ever. I like her first album, but I think Happier Than Ever is so good. I love Happier Than Ever. So good. I'm so excited for the new album. I know she just released it today, but I want to buy the CD, but I also like the convenience of buying them digitally because it's so much easier. So I might my sister might buy it. I don't know. I have to I have to see because I want the CD too. I think it would be nice to listen to it on CD. I'm so excited about it because Grace and Chance released a new song today. So I listened to it. That was awesome. But then I was like, I can't wait for Billy's album. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm not changing my phone until it snaps in half. I mean, like, look, it's like it's not even broken. Like the oh, it's Harrison. Harrison's my lock screen. Lost Gods Harrison. How do I show him to you? It still has the button. You know how people are always talking about like what is it? The Face ID? I don't have that. Like, what's Face ID? Like, I have one camera on the back of my phone. Like, I don't have three cameras. I like my phone. Honestly, the screen hasn't broken. I feel like I would jinx myself if I got a new one. Yeah, the battery life sucks, but like, whatever, you know. I look so pretty. Thank you. That's so nice. Also, greetings from Lithuania. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You have two people from the same place. The new album's so good. I just listened to it before the stream. I'm so excited. I love Billie. I love the concert that she did. Like my mom loved it too. Like so we watched it many times when it came out. We watched her documentary. We love Billie. I found a copy of her like, you know, the Billie book with like her childhood photos of it and it's really cute. I found a copy of it at the Dollarama here. It was $3. So I got it because it was cute. But I have never seen her live. I'm kind of like resistant to going to see her live because I don't think it would sound all that good. Maybe somebody who, if anyone's seen her live, could report back. But I think because she sings kind of like quietly and airy, it's hard to hear her. And I don't know if I would enjoy that if I couldn't hear her. So I didn't get any tickets for her shows here. I had to change my phone of 4 years a few months ago, and it made me big mad. I know I've had like this one for what 6 years. I don't want to get rid of it. It's my first real phone, okay? But like it has barely any storage. It's got 64 gigabytes, which at this point with all the updates, like there's probably about maybe 20 gigabytes of usable space and most of the like I have like 3 gigabytes of free space, even though I don't have that much on my phone. So Hannibal shirt. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. It's so cute. I got it from Tumblr, like a Tumblr artist. I found their like listing on Tumblr and I was like, I have to buy it. And I bought it from Redbubble, I think. Years ago though. It's a really nice shirt. I always get compliments on this shirt. um anyways, I'm trying to think about like what I'm writing right now. I've been writing the same thing and like it's a chapter with like Reeve and Lone, and so it should be fun, but like I'm bored out of my mind. And I came up with the idea when I was bored out of my mind. So I don't really know if I really want to write it. We have to see. So excited for the develop video. Oh yes, right. I really need to make it. You know what? Maybe in one of the sprints I can start kind of writing down, what do you want to see in the video? People who, okay, so we were commenting, talking in the comments. Um, who reset? Oh, nothing. I just got an email. I was like, what? Reset password. Um, Anyways, so we were talking in the comments of I think my recent video about doing a video on novellas. So if anybody has any like kind of questions or like I've asked a couple questions. Actually, I forgot I asked questions, people to ask me questions on Tumblr. I need to find those. Anyways, so if you have questions about them, like what do you want me to cover? I'd love to talk about them, but I probably will only make one video because I'm not like an expert or anything. Um, so I don't really think I would have enough to say for like several videos. Here's a Tumblr. Let's see if I can find what I said here. How do I search? How do I search? Here we go. Let's see if I can find it because I got some good questions. Of course, if I search up a novella, nothing's going to show up. This is not helpful. Oh, God. I'm going to have to find it later. I hate Tumblr's search feature. It just sucks. Sucks. I can't find anything. OMG. It's literally just body back updates, which are cool too. Oh, I said curiosities. That was a very specific thing. I'll look that up and see if I can find it because there were some good questions. So I just wanted to kind of like tell you what people had already asked. Of course, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to go into my damn archive. Ooh, make food and change your profile picture. Oh, it's cool, nice. You have a question today. How do you go about developing short story ideas? I either have a hard time connecting to the story or characters at all, or it turns into a novel. I mean, have you watched my video on how to write short stories? Because I think the answer is going to be different depending on the length. So if we're talking about short stories that are like under 3,000 words, you have to think of an idea that works within that word count, right? I know that's kind of like a lofty thing to say because like, how do you even know? But I think if you sort of get comfortable with reading stories like in that word count, you kind of will get a better understanding of how to develop ideas that would work without it turning into something much longer. Like, for example, when I thought Body Back was going to be 5,000 words, like I should have known, and I did know from the start, it's not going to be 5,000 words because the idea itself warrants a much larger space, a larger timeline, just a little bit more development than 5,000 words, for example, will a lot. So what I would recommend is starting by reading short stories in the range of word count you're looking for. Like when I was learning how to write short stories that are like 3K or under, I read How to Pronounce a Knife by Suvankam Temavanza, and that was very, very, very helpful in trying to like figure out how the structure worked, like what idea actually works in that length of time is sort of what I think of, you know? So that's kind of how I would approach it. But check out my video because my video kind of talks about that word count length. Especially if you're trying to stay smaller, watch that video because that video is for shorter short stories. For me, I actually develop ideas lately. I've been developing them by kind of like, I don't know, like thinking of the character first. So like kind of like psychology forward stories. Like I recently wrote a short story about, I think I talked about on the stream, a lady who accidentally kills her boyfriend's pet goldfish that she then names Killian Murphy. And how I came up with that idea is, and it's short, it's like under 3,000 words. I came up with the idea by kind of thinking of like this circumstance. I wanted like this woman. So I thought of this character, the woman in this relationship that kind of is shitty with her boyfriend. And that's how I kind of started it. And I was like, okay, well, there needs to be something like one small thing that sort of drives the story. And it's okay, the small thing that drives it is like she kills a goldfish. And so then she's putting on a funeral for the goldfish. And that's what that short story is about. So yeah. It can be kind of tough though. You don't have to write the shortest ones too. If you're kind of more comfortable writing longer ones, you can start with longer ones too first. So, ooh, the music video was very good. Much 2000s vibes, which was fun. Yeah, I saw it. Like the outfits looked really 2000s. It was kind of cute. Don't particularly understand the pacing or the breadth of the form. Yeah, okay, that's a good question. Let me write that down. Hold on. I'm gonna copy your comment. Actually, I don't know how to do that. Of course I don't. I will just write it down. Pacing / breadth of the form. Now, I'm not like a pro on novellas. I've only read a couple novellas. I'll read a couple more. Actually, now that I got a job, Garth Greenwell has a novella called Meatco, which I believe that, well, I don't believe, I know is connected to What Belongs to You and Cleanness because I think it all follows the same characters. Meatco is in a relationship with the guy who narrates Cleanness and who narrates What Belongs to You. But anyway, he's not in Cleanness. Miko is not in Cleanness, but he's in What Belongs to You. Anyway, so I'm really excited to read it, and that's a novella. So I'm very, very, very excited. Tumblr search engine is so broken because it'll be like, that tag has never been used in this blog. I know, like, and the thing is, like, the tags don't work. Search doesn't work. Nothing works. Anyway, I think I posted it this month. Oh, okay. I have not been posting that much on Tumblr lately, so I found it very quickly. Somebody asked, how do I feel novellas differ from novels? How does the writing process change in the experience? So that was a good question. I might have gotten some questions in my inbox too. So that was a good question, just to give you an idea of kind of what people were asking. I think I got 2 questions. How did the transition from writing novels to novellas feel? How was your rhythm affected? Did you portion out your word count or keep track of how long you focus on certain aspects in order to stop at a novella length? Was it any easier or less daunting than writing a full-length novel? Anyways. Oh, I'm really behind on asks. Shoot. I need to reply to those. Oh, okay. I'm happy you watched the video. Yeah, so that video is kind of where I would start. But really, it's kind of reading them and then trying to experiment. You can even, like, as a kind of an experiment, try, and not like to publish it or anything, but like try to write with a similar concept as a story you read and see how long it would take you, you know? Little exercises like that. With novellas, I don't understand the plot structure / pacing and how to write a story that feels complete within that word count. Novels are too long for me at the moment. Let me write that down too. Don't understand plot structure / pacing, how to write a story that feels complete. Yeah, within the word count. I mean, I think I'm lucky because I never really go into a novella thinking, oh, it has to be max this word count. But I've been lucky in that all of the novellas that I've written, like, are novellas. Like, they all end up within the word count. So I think it's really the breadth of the idea. Changing State easily could have turned into a novel, though. I would have just had to kind of approach it differently. And actually, I'm not opposed to kind of expanding it into a novel. I don't think it would be a bad idea. I think it would be kind of cool because I feel like I could do better with Changing States. It's been almost a year since I started it, right? I started it in, I think, July last year. And I feel like just from the year of writing, not even a year, a couple months, 4 months of writing Changing States, oh my God, it only took 4 months. That's crazy. I learned so much that I kind of want to like reapply what I know to it, but I don't want to mess with the novella. Like, I don't want to edit the novella, but I love that story and I feel like I could kind of expand it to make it better. That's not a bad idea. Because it would only be 20K more to make it a novel. And with Jeremiah, I know I could do that because he talks a lot. Oh no, you didn't delete it. It's good. I think you had it phrased differently both ways, so it was all good. It gives me ideas on how to kind of approach it. You only said that because you miss Jeremiah. I miss him, and then also like I don't know. I guess today is one day that I'm actually thinking. Actually, I could expand that into a novel. I just have to look at the structure differently because, like, not to get into it now because it's kind of like I think what would be helpful in the video is how I would approach. Sorry, I just got an email from my boss. I would approach the form is so different now thinking of it like in the structure, sorry. Like, how would I approach like writing Changing States if it was a novel? And if I knew it was a novel, I would probably have a lot more in the fictive past. I would have a lot more of I should write it down. I'm gonna, if we're live brainstorming the novelization of Changing States, let's brainstorm together, guys. So I would probably add more like fictive past, so like a lot more like flashbacks, and that would include like flashbacks from like late teens, 20s that we haven't seen, like early like Las Vegas. Some like maybe other relationships, like teenage relationships, maybe flashbacks. Yeah, I really wanted to do that because it's a good story, and I feel like I wasn't satisfied with the ending. And I don't know, for some reason I just wasn't happy with it. Kind of ends a little too happy. Maybe it's a little sentimental. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But then I would probably add more family dynamics. I would play more with like the grief and like his cousin memories. Not me just coming up with a novel. But it's like it's there. The foundation is there. I think the first chapter it's not actually chaptered either. Like it's not broken into chapters. So I'd have to think about that too. But I think it could be the kind of book that doesn't have chapters. Anyways. Um Oh, hello. I forgot how to say your name. Is it Zane? I think that you said that the last time, but maybe I'm wrong. Absolutely love your characters. Like the relationship you have with them is so deep. Me too. There's not many writers who feel they're real people. My family calls me insane. I feel like when you find the writers, because I think there are like hundreds of thousands of writers who feel the same way. It just can be hard to like kind of find your people. There's some writers who don't feel that connected to their characters, and that's valid too. But for me, like they have to feel like my family, you know? Um, and it's crazy because Jeremiah isn't somebody that I knew very well until I wrote not even Body Back. I really got to know him in Change States, but yeah, Body Back is starts when I so only about a year. We've kind of known each other. And I always meeting new characters is very hard for me as like an autistic person who doesn't like meeting new people, who finds it quite uncomfortable to change and to like introduce new people into my life. It's the same thing with characters. That's something I want to talk about too. I don't know if other people feel that, but for me, and like it's very hard for me to write with new characters when it's like literally meeting a stranger. Anyways, so it's crazy because like with a little bit of time and effort, I was able to get to know Jeremiah to the point where like, I love him and thinking about him all the time. I was actually on a run yesterday. And usually I think of like Jeremiah as my little running buddy. But for some reason, like Harrison was there. I was like, okay, like Harrison was like beating everybody in the race. But anyways, it's motivating to be like, you're not alone, like somebody else is there. And if it's just the guy in my head, nice. Missing your characters is so real because how do you spend literally months of years thinking about them and then be expected to stop? This is why I just keep writing with them. I love them too much. I love them so much. Sorry, Becky had spilled my tea. Oh no, I'm sorry. So I had to clean that up and go make another cup. What kind of tea are you drinking? I've been missing my characters. There's no space for them in my brain at the moment because I'm obsessed with a different piece of media. Ah, interesting. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes that happens. That happened to me when I used to work on things that weren't fostered. But now I just work on fostered, so I can just think about them really all the time. But anyways, now I'm like, novelization of Changing States. I really do want to write a Reeves novel. I just want to try. So before I like get overwhelmed by writing with somebody else, I do want to give her a try on that because it's not fair. Like all of the men got their literary spinoffs, and Reeve never got hers. Like, okay, like I've been trying to write Houses with Teeth since 2019, and I have never actually effectively written it. I don't really know how I want to go about it, but I just think I want to take a simpler approach. Instead of overthinking it, I just want to write it, just like how I did with the novellas. And I think if I think of it as a novella, it won't freak me out as much, which is funny because I overwrite. Like I write a lot, but for some reason, writing a novel feels way too daunting, despite the fact that I've done it a million times. It's just like I can't go into a project thinking it's gonna have to be 50,000 words. It feels like way too much. So if I go into it thinking it's gonna be 10K, it's gonna naturally turn into 50,000. But yeah, anyways, been fighting new idea bunnies left and right, and I'm supposed to be writing other things. I'm so jealous of people who get new ideas, but I'm sure it's grass is greener on the other side, but that's so cool that you get new ideas all the time. I don't really get ideas. Again, I don't really think. That's my problem. I just don't think. So most of the thinking I do is out loud when I'm brainstorming with my sister. My brain doesn't come up with ideas alone anymore. Anyway, so I'm happy I got some questions for the novella video. I'll script it because I'm not working full time, so I'll still have some time, but it'll take me a while. I would rather get started on it this weekend. If I actually want to actually do it, I should get started on it ASAP. If not, I won't actually do it. But anyways, let me set up a sprint. I was just like, what is happening on Tumblr? Oh my god, I don't want to see King Charles. Okay. I think I might do 25 minutes. I know 25 is quite long, but I feel like I'm taking forever to get into writing, so I just need 25 minutes to kind of concentrate. But I get new ideas all the time. It's exhausting. I figure as much. Like I try not to like compare my life to other people's because like there's always like, everybody has like it's always, grass is always greener kind of situation, right? So I don't ever want to just say, oh, it must be so awesome when you get a bunch of ideas, because I can also imagine that would probably be tiring and you have to do a ton of organizational work and you're kind of always doing catch up or whatever. So kind of, yeah, grass is always greener situation. Still writing the same book because I can't leave it It's at war with my soul here. Oh, did I say your name right? Yeah, is it actually Zane? Did I say it right? I think you had told me in a last stream. Yeah, no, I literally can't stop writing the same books either. I like them. So I'm like, "Oh, all you need is to like something, and because you like it, then that's enough of a reason to keep writing it." It's the same for me. I get an idea, open a doc, but I can't get myself to write it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it's really scary, I think. It's really scary. Starting things is terrifying. I like being in the middle. I know a lot of writers hate the middle, but I hate the end. I hate the beginning. They're both very scary for me. I love being comfortable. And comfortable is the middle for me. Even though like the middle is where like I might not like I might still be struggling with the middle, like it feels the nicest to me usually. I have a backlog of 40 books I want to write. Oh my gosh. Who knows if that'll happen? I only have like one. Like Houses with Teeth is the only one that I haven't written that I've been meaning to write for years and years. And in the meantime, so many things have happened that like I've never gotten to it or whatever. But anyways. Um I have an idea doc and it's dusting already. Oh yeah, I have one too, but I never have ideas, so I never write anything down. I'm just so focused on my characters that the ideas only, they only are relevant to them. I don't come up with ideas for like other characters. I'd have to actively do that, I think. All right, I think I'm gonna set up this sprint. Here we go. And we'll do 25 minutes, like I said. So here we go. I'll see you in 25 minutes. Hopefully it's not too long, but you can get a snack, stretch, etc. I will see you soon. Okay, that was the end of sprint 1. How'd it go? It went okay for me. I don't really know how much I wrote. We'll find out. Let's see. Not much, I don't think. Dude, it was so much less than I thought. To be fair, I was kind of rereading notes and then trying to like kind of understand what I was doing. Oh, it's more it's not bad. Like 240 words. I can't complain. That's pretty good. I'm tired, as you can see. I don't know. I think it's working. I don't really know what the hell I'm writing right now. It's a random like flashback. Anyways, point this down a bit. Will there be another sprint? Yes, we'll do another one. I was just getting into it, so I think I'll do another maybe 25-minute one. I'm having so much trouble like kind of getting into it and focusing that I only started writing at like the 15-minute mark, I think. I'm so tired. 192 words, that's great. 391 Ronin, nice. Brainstorming for short fiction, which means I'm suffering more than Jesus right now. I'm so sorry, but best of luck. 133 for Reese, nice. 276 for T-Frog, nice. Just about 400 words of my second chapter. Pretty happy with that. That's great. Nice. How long are your chapters usually? I'm always so curious. Like, everyone can answer. How long are your chapters? I'm kind of just curious. I get this question all the time. Like, how long should my chapter be? And the answer is that it just is however long it needs to be. There's no, like, actual, like, oh, you have to do this length or whatever. But I'm always so curious. Like, especially if it changes, like, between, like, work in progress, too. 184 for Walmart Gremlin. Yay! Tired this morning. I woke up early this morning. I did not wake up early. I woke up at 10:30. I went to bed at like 2 because I was staying up late on Instagram. No, but I've been really exhausted the last couple days. I've just been going through a lot emotionally, and so I'm just like I was tired. So, hopefully I can catch up on some more sleep tonight before I have work next week. Though, I mean, it's not really like super long hours anyway next week, so it's not a big deal. 53 words. Spent most of it organizing my documents. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. Most of it organizing your documents. That's awesome. I have a video talking about how I organize my documents, but I'm also curious like how people organize their own. Didn't write much either, just like a paragraph, so I don't know how many words that is. I just joined the 20-minute market sprint. Oh wow. Okay. Well, you got a lot done. Yeah, I only wrote like a paragraph too. It was like part of one big paragraph, so it's one giant paragraph now. Seems like it's Mrs. Brent. Well, thanks for coming. I will do another one in a second because I feel like I don't want to wait too long because then I'm gonna lose whatever little spark I had. I didn't have a spark; it's barely there. But chapters in my last book were averaging at about 4K, which is probably too long for YA. Is it? Like, I don't know what is sort of like, yeah, I don't know. I love short chapters. So chapters that are like 1,000 to 2,000 words are like my favorite to read, but I write really long chapters. It was so hard because I wasn't writing chapters for a long time because Changing States has no chapters, right? So I haven't been writing chapters since, Sunless Ground I've been writing the chapters for. But that's pretty much it, right? So Sunless Ground chapters are really long. They're usually about 8 to 10,000 words, if not a little longer each, which is way longer, like average, way longer, I think, than Seventh Virtue. Seventh Virtue used to be maybe 6 to 10 on the far end, but around 6.5K was usually the usual length. But now they're really, 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 really long. So there are not that many chapters in this book, despite it being 150,000 words. Yeah, chapter lengths depend on the project. I was about to say that too, because when I was doing body back chapters, I tried to keep under 3,000 words. I didn't really stick to that. Some of them got longer. And then when I was writing Hallowed Bodies, the chapters were much shorter. I tried to keep them under 2,000 words. Between 4 and 6, 7K max. Yeah, I don't love reading super long chapters, so I don't know why I keep writing them. I think like most of the chapters are like 11 to 15,000 words in Sunless Sky. It's crazy. And the thing is, I write them so quickly. I'm like, can I write a novella that fast? Like, anyways, I always feel like my chapters are too short, only like 1,500 words typically, but that's usually where they naturally end. Honestly, then I would just keep them at that length. And I love short chapters so much. As a reader, I struggle to read like super long chapters, which is funny because like I write the longest chapters ever. Writing in my notes app, so I don't know how many words. Don't really care about it either. Yeah, exactly. We don't need to focus on the word count anyway. For this novella, I'm trying to keep them around 5 to 6K because there's not a lot of chapters, but they usually end up around 2 to 3K. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I feel like I've forgotten how to write the shorter chapters. Now I'm just sort of like, I don't know, I guess I'm yapping. Totally get that. My draft one was exhausting. Yeah. Micah says I ditched the first draft for that reason. It was too rambly to make something out of it. Yeah, Sunless Guard is hella rambly, but like it's been fun, honestly. I haven't disliked writing a lot of it. I mean, there have been moments, but like right now, like it's a little slow, but I've been enjoying it. Oh shoot, I just realized I have a library book here. I need to return this on Tuesday. Do you think I could read this whole book? Can I read this in a weekend? It's verse, so it actually could probably read it faster. I'm already on. This is a really cool book, by the way. It's called Dayspring. I don't think it has my library info on it, but it's called Dayspring by Anthony Oliveira. This is completely unrelated, but yeah, Dayspring, Anthony Oliveira. As you can see, the cover, like, are you kidding? You already know this is a book I'm gonna like. It's like a gay retelling of like a gospel. It's a gay gospel. It's really awesome. I think it's a love story of Jesus. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. There are a few love stories in the holy books. Love is what ruins, love is what costs. Love is a flaming sword at our backs, a garden left to ruin into wild. Yep. In Dayspring, Anthony Oliver brings to vibrant, glorious life the gospel according to the disciple Christ loved. His companion in the days before the crucifixion, the only instrument that remembers with fidelity his sound. Beautiful writing. Anyways, just for the description alone. And it's kind of cool. It has like contemporary. It's kind of contemporary. At one point, they're like using slang. Like Jesus is writing in slang. Like, let me see. You know that this sounds like something I would like. Jesus is writing in slang. Are you kidding? Anyways, let me find. Like, Jesus says something. Hold on. Because Jesus is like printed in red. That's why I had to get the physical book. Because I don't really like buying books if I don't know I'll like it. So what does Jesus say? Jesus is like, he's talking about his birth, and so I guess Jesus is texting the guy that he loves or whatever, his disciple. He's like, okay. So the night I was born there were a lot of animals. It doesn't matter why. So he's like, it's kind of like some of it is like really like literary, and then some of it is like just contemporary like texting, which is kind of cool. So I shivered my baby ass off. So my mom asked the animals to help, like that kind of vibe. It's kind of fun, anyways. What else? Dude, that is kind of my whole deal. Of course it is. I am the way, the truth, and then he gets cut off. Anyways, it's like a text. He's texting, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I meant to go to the launch for it, and I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go downtown. Let's see. I'm behind now. It was about 200 pages. Oh wow. No, honestly, sometimes you gotta abandon the projects. I'm proud of you for like sometimes you just don't want to do it anymore, and that's fine too. Ooh, I used to have a friend who would read entire books in an evening. I don't think I could read this. This is what it's like giant. But the thing is, like, because I realized I have to return it. Like, I want to read it. So I have it also borrowed as an ebook right now, which I've been looking at too. But because it's written in verse, it's a little bit harder for me to read, like on my phone. Anyways. Oh, thanks for coming. Hi, Brielle. Yay, glad I caught this. Wish I could write right now, but in the midst of my workday, still gonna soak up the productive vibes though. Well, thanks for coming. I know I need to do some more of these like after 5 for like my 9 to 5 people. I keep saying that. Yeah, 500 pages. That's amazing. Yeah, 500 pages. First draft to go through. Most is info dumpy and cringe. That's amazing. Yeah, mine is like 430 right now. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of writing. Obsessed with the description of that book. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I think I posted like a quote of it. Oh, I think I hold on. One of the Lost Gods epigraphs comes from this book because I saw it when I was reading it. Like when I saw it advertised, I was like, first of all, the cover looks like it's gonna be gay, and I was right. I have like gaydar for books. I've said this many times. I was right. Anyways, so I ended up using one of the quotes, and the quote that I used as the epigraph for Lost Gods is, "How is it that they could kill him, but I am what died?" Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to finish it. Read this book recently, A Box of Bones by Maria Cohen. Oh, was it good? Did you like it? Um, ooh, we're getting so much cool information. Writing a whole history book. That is so cool. Haven't done writing. You were doing world building today. That's good though. What are you world building? It was good. You liked it. Okay, nice. Nice. Is it literary? What genre is it? Let me look it up. Oh, fantasy. Ooh, the cover's cute. That's nice. Oh, Marina? Yeah, Marina Cohen. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. I'll have to put it on my list. Um, this thing keeps popping up. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, it's because I keep hovering over this button. Why does Windows have this? Can I take this away? Anyways. Whole draft one was over 1,000 pages. Oh wow. Draft two will be just under. Whoa, that's long. I like that though. I mean, I'm reading a really long book right now too. Uh, Sunless Grind is basically 3 books in one because yeah, it's like one. Let's check the word count. I haven't checked the word count in a while. Hey, let's do it together. Let's see. I'm gonna write in a second too because I'm sick and tired of writing this stupid scene, so I just want to get past it. Yeah, it's not that it's bad and like that. I just don't know why I'm not enjoying it. Yeah, we're at 149, 636,000 words. Crazy. So seventh virtue for like kind of like comparison is 198,000 words. It's my longest book. Anyways, I don't think On This Grind is going to be as long. Probably be a little bit shorter, which is good. I need to create a precedent of writing shorter books. I don't want to write over 200,000 words. Thanks. I'm not a big reader because I'm lazy. This is so real. This is me. The only book I own that's not a manga and I'm obsessed with is short story collection by, oh yes, I know this one, Samantha Schweblin, called A Mouthful of Birds. I've heard very good things. I read their novella Fever Dream. Loved it. It was very good. I have had Idlewild by James Frankie Thomas checked out from the library for 2 months and I keep forgetting to read it. I know, I need to read this because it's like a physical book, so I have to take it back. I don't think they have like late fees anymore, but like I need to take it back on time. So I have to return it. I was writing some stuff about my fantasy Catholic religion in this one important world in my work in progress, working how it came to be. Oh, that's so cool. Fantasy Catholic religion. I mean, you're speaking to me. That sounds awesome. Woo, 7 years in. Nice. Mostly planning. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, 1,000 pages of the Sanderson book. Yeah, right. My main character's introduction includes him turning back from being a wolf skeleton deer thing. Ooh, poor Jesse. Yeah, poor Jesse. That sounds rough. Started getting into thrillers, mostly crime thrillers. Ooh, nice. You know, I don't write in thrillers right now. I like reading them. Oh, cool. I haven't read a thriller. I used to like true crime. I don't like listen to it that much anymore, but I'm sure that I would like thrillers for that reason too. Yeah, Mouthful of Birds is, I've heard, oh my god, I'm yawning constantly. This is so rude. I've heard really good things. I haven't actually read it myself though. I've borrowed it a couple times, like the ebook, but I haven't actually had time to read it. Drama romance is my favorite genre. Nice. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. I don't write thrillers. I just enjoy reading them right now. Maybe someday I'll try to write a thriller. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Did I read that wrong? The scene I'm writing right now is my main character accusing her coworker of stalking her. Oh my gosh, she thinks he's the one who left it over her. But I know who it is. OMG. That sounds like a drama. Like there's a lot going on. I'm gonna light a candle. I think I have my matches here. I keep buying these Jesus candles. If you know, you know. Like they sell at the dollar store. It's $2, and it's a giant candle. So it's like Mary, a baby Jesus, and some angel on it. So I'm gonna light my baby Jesus candle. I have another one that I think has Mary on it. It could be Mary or it's like a saint with a sword. Who's the saint with a sword? Let me look it up. Speaking of, Catholics, it's the what are these called? These are pillar candles, but these are votive candles. Are these votives? I think so. Jesus Christ! I almost died. Oh my god! I almost dropped my cup and knocked it to my glass. What was I doing? Saint with a sword. Who is it with a sword? Not Saint Paul. It's a woman, female saint with a sword. Saint Joan. Ah, female figure resting on a sword. Maybe it could be Saint Catherine of Alexandria. I don't know. Let me show it to you because I thought it was Mary. It has Mary's coloring, but hold on. Show and tell, my Jesus candles. I think these are fun. So it says 40-hour burn time. So this is the other one, but I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This one's just decoration. They're $2 from Dollarama. Anyways, so she has a sword. I don't know if anyone knows who it is, but I think it might be Catherine of Alexandria. Does Saint Catherine have a sword? She refused to relinquish her faith under torture. She was revered in Northern Europe during the Renaissance as a powerful help for penitence in times of need. The sword she holds symbolizes her martyrdom and death by oh my god, decapitation. Oh Jesus. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna light my candle. Very interesting. Yeah, prayer candles. Yeah, it's a prayer candle. I know that you light the one with like the saint that you want to pray to on it, or some of the votives aren't as long either. They have shorter ones at church. I know, like the ones that are at the back. But I haven't been to church in so long, man. Sometimes I just want to go back, like for the experience, But anyways, have you ever read any genre outside of your writing genre? Yeah. I read a lot outside of I don't read a lot outside of my genre, but like for example, with the fantasies that I don't write, like I write contemporary fantasy, but it's really not heavy on that magic. It's really not. So, sometimes I'll read like kind of like heavier magic systems. I actually don't write contemporary, like actual contemporary books all that much. And I don't read them that much. I read a lot of poetry. I read a lot of literary, but not a lot. Sorry, but then I'll read a lot of YA too. Like I'm saying a lot. I don't mean a lot. Anyways, I think that no, this is funny. I didn't even know. Did you say I didn't even notice? It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, prayer candles. Yeah. Those are there are so many saints. My local grocery store has them like Sacred Heart candle and Mary candles. Yeah. I want to collect more of them because like I haven't burned all of them. You can see the one that's have a flame on there. I don't know. It goes up to like here now. It just has wax on the side. And then this is like full. So it's like burned not that much, honestly. And I've been burning it for several hours. So that's why I like these. And they're pretty. I can keep the glass after. Um, anyways. You mentioned Jesus fandom and I jumped. I know I'm like ex Jesus fandom. That's how I can call myself as like an ex Catholic. It's funny. Jesus fandom online is so fun. I'm so obsessed with like. Anyway, because I was reading about like because I called a chapter in Sunless Ground. This is relevant to writing. I called a chapter in Sunless Ground, Judas Kiss, and so I was reading about Judas kisses and like Judas and Jesus. I was reading about. It's very interesting. Anyway, very into it. It's thundering prime writing vibes. Too bad my brain is fighting me. Oh man, it was supposed to rain, and now I don't think it is. So that would have been prime writing vibes. But at least we have the Mary candle. I think that's Mary. Yeah, she's holding Jesus, and there's someone playing a fiddle. Highly recommend these. These are good. What I was saying is I don't like scented candles, so it's very hard to find scented candles that or not scented candles that still kind of burn quite well. And I like these because they don't like drip wax anywhere or whatever, so they don't make a mess. Me just like encouraging the votive candles. Anyways, I don't know. I like them. Never heard of that fandom. I thought the Bible was already accomplishing. Jesus fandom. Never want to burn my candles because they're so pretty. I don't. That's why I can't burn this one. I bought this one specifically because I was like, I'm buying it to burn. I didn't want to, but now that I'm burning it, it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, a lot of media is borderline Bible fan fiction. I mean, all paintings, right? Like there's hella fan art for the Bible, right? Do you guys know Jesus H. Christ is a canonical character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yeah, I didn't know that. That is so cool. Yeah, a lot of Jesus fan art nowadays. Well, not even then, from the beginning of time, there's been Jesus fan. Anyways, I guess that's relevant to the book we were talking about. Right? I love them too. I mean, I haven't been writing a lot of sort of like Christian symbolism and themes because I haven't been writing with or about Lonan, so it doesn't really make sense. Like Body Back was heavy on like the Christian symbolism, well, the Catholic symbolism mostly, because I really lean heavy into that. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to bring it up like in Harrison's voice because he's not religious, so it doesn't make sense for him to be thinking about when he's not thinking of Lonan. Anyways, I'm going to set up another sprint. We'll do another 50 minutes. How about that? Not 50 minutes, Jesus, 25 minutes. Imagine we actually did 50, literally 50 minutes straight of writing. I could never. 25 minutes, and then what I meant to say is we'll have had 50 minutes of writing. Me writing biblical slander right now. I think it's fun when you like when you're an ex-Catholic, I think to like write about yeah, it's very interesting. It's fun. I loved taking a religion class in second year. That was so interesting. Added so much unhinged Christian symbolism, but it makes sense. One of my characters is ex-evangelical. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with Alone and with the characters that have sort of complicated relationships, like it has to show up for me. Like for me, it's just yeah, it's an outlet too. Also, um, I agree. I do think that there are readers who love to read long books. I think you got to find the readers who would be very invested in that. All right, I'm gonna hit share on this so we can write. My voice is getting tired. I'm gonna have to log off soon after this, probably. All right, I'll see you in 25 minutes. Hopefully, we all like write and do well. Okay, see ya. Hey, and that was the end of that sprint, the second sprint, and our final sprint, probably. Not probably, definitely, because it's been like 50 minutes of writing, nearly an hour of writing, which is awesome. I did okay. Like, honestly, I finished like the scene, which was good because I was like, what's happening here? Like, I left in the middle of the scene, which is kind of better than leaving off like on a new scene because it would have been much harder for me to start something. So it's not a big deal. I like it in a sense. Like I'm just like kind of confused. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's done now. um Hello, thanks for coming. We've been writing a little today. I am so sorry. But I will be probably be back next week. You got a breakthrough. Oh my gosh, yay. That's awesome. Oh, it's storming for Walmart Gremlin, which is nice. Nice. Yeah, it's still not raining. They said it was gonna rain, but it's not been raining. But 168 words. Nice. I hope not literally smoked. Oh, 402 for you. I don't know. Let me check how much I wrote. Caught him in an intense scene, which I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna make more sense to me when I reread it in a couple of weeks. What did I write here? I don't even know where I left off, to be honest. Maybe here? I don't know. Yeah, 299 words, 300. Maybe similar amount to last time. Interrogating bad cop style. Oh, that's interesting. Hi, thanks for coming. I'm having a pretty good day. I've been tired because I had a bit of a rough week. So I think I'm just tired. But otherwise doing better today. 245 words. Okay, cool. We wrote a similar amount. Yeah. That's good. I wrote like half a K today, which is good. I'll take that. I haven't written anything in like nearly 3 weeks, so yeah, not really anything substantial. Just kind of want to get back into a teeny tiny routine with writing because yeah, I've been pretty out of it. My nail, oh god, my stupid nail is like, ooh, I need to leave it alone. If not, I'm gonna make it worse. Okay. School was brutal this week. Oh, rough. Man. School. It's been so long for me. Oh, networking and marketing research trenches for my debut novel. Wow, great. Good luck with that. That's awesome. You trying to publish it? Just got through preliminary revisions and so new writing begins. Nice. Revisions are always fun. My cat is being annoying. Is that your cat? Like the profile picture? Is that your cat? I'm curious. Anyway, yeah, so I'm happy like with it. Like I think this could be good. Like if I figure it out, it's kind of giving me like no, I don't know if you've watched the movie. There's two movies I love and they feel like sister movies even though they're not related. There's one called Berlin Syndrome. I think they're both on Netflix. And then the other one's a Netflix original called Earthquake Bird. That's the vibe of my scene. It's writing a flashback in Reeves' point of view. I haven't written with Harrison and Jesus, it's been like a long time. Because I wrote their reunion like I don't know, over a month ago. And before then I haven't written in his point of view in a while. So oh no, the comment word limit is killing. I didn't even know they had a limit on the comments. That's so annoying. Didn't write, just read fanfic. Oh nice. That's nice. 198 words for Walmart Gremlin. I had this crazy idea that I'd be totally done with draft one by the end of May. Might be the end of June. Oh my god, we're in the same boat. I was like, I think I can finish it by the end of May, but like I have not written any. This is the first time I've like really written anything pretty much all May. So I don't know. I could finish it, but it might be the end of June as well. But I'd like to finish it. 3 cats, 7 in that house total. Oh my gosh. Wow. Lots of cat. Yeah, lots of cats. Tess says, I'm finally done with school this year. I'm so happy with it. I have time to write now. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. What were you studying? Writing queer characters, angst is so fun. Oh my gosh, you're preaching to the choir. That's my favorite thing to write. That's awesome. Oh, your childhood cat. Oh, passed away last year. I'm sorry. The cat being annoying is a cat I accidentally adopted after moving into my apartment. Well, Rest in peace to your cat. Absolutely beautiful. It's actually my dog's birthday. My dog who died last year too. So it's her birthday today. She didn't make it to her 13th birthday last year. She was just 16 days away from turning 13. So it would have been her 14th birthday today. So I've been thinking about her. And I was talking about how Grace and Chance released a song today. And that one's about grief. And I just felt like it was kind of fitting. Because anyways, her birthday today. So they're probably having fun in like pet heaven or whatever. Chilling. My dog acted like a cat. So that was fun. Planning on self-publishing. Oh, nice. I think I found my cover designer and audiobook narrator. Amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I love audiobooks. Just waiting for a response from an editor now to find money. Good luck with that. Yes. I write better with warm weather, so I'm going to blame these cold snaps for falling behind. Yeah, I feel that too. I was just saying, like, there's certain projects that feel like they write better in certain times of year. I feel like writing a literary novel right now because it's the summer. I don't feel like writing genre fiction. Like, the genre fiction feels like it gets me through, like, the colder months when I need something more fun. I don't really feel like writing my fantasy right now. Your cat's getting older now, which means he's a little bigger. Oh, and he walks over you. He hurts. Oh, that's cute. I finished a scene, but not sure if I should put a page breaker in the chapter. I don't even know how long my chapter is. Now you've made me consider this because I was like, I want to finish the chapter today. But you know me, if I'm writing 10,000 word chapters, I don't know how quickly I can finish this chapter. Let's see. You're already 10 pages into your current chapter. I usually write short chapters. Yeah, 10 pages is pretty substantial. I'm pretty sure I just started this chapter, to be honest. God, there's so much drama in this. Like, what is happening? Why is there so much happening? Okay, I don't need to see all that right now. This is the first chapter in part 3. Oh, geez. Okay, well, it took forever to scroll back up, so I'm pretty sure it's giant already. So maybe I can finish the chapter tonight if I really set my mind to it. Live reaction of me seeing the word. That can't be. This can't be. You know that sound? This can't be. No. What do you mean? Did I miss it? Guys, I thought it was like 2,000 words. It's 7,000 words and nothing has happened. What do I do? Oh, no. No. Okay, well, this makes sense for how I structure all the Sun This Ground chapters. It could be like 15,000 words. Jeez. Oh. Darn. Oh, you're still in high school. Okay, so just typical high school classes. Well, I'm happy that you were able to finish and hope you have a nice summer break. Getting into a summer break as a high school student was fun. So yeah, that's nice when you have some time to read. Or to write, sorry. Write best in the fall. Interesting. I don't know what I write best. I think like summer is probably like I peak in like July, August, and then September things start to slow down a bit, maybe in November. Like I said, November. My cat died last April. Oh, I'm so sorry. He was nearly 18. Oh, the pets, especially like, I don't know if it was a childhood one for a pet for you, but losing a childhood pet or like a pet that's quite old, it seems like yours probably was a childhood pet from the age, is really hard. I still miss my dog all the time. I was talking about it, I think on Tumblr. It feels really silly to me to like not silly because I don't think it's silly when other people do it, but for me, I feel kind of guilty grieving a pet. It doesn't feel like, like it. But why wouldn't it matter? Like she was like my sister, anyways. So, I just want to say like my condolences because I know it's terrible. It's really hard. And I try to remind myself that it's also valid to still feel grief. She's a pet, but she was in my life for most of my life. More of my time alive than I was not alive was she in my life. You finally wrote something you'd been outlining for a few days. Nice. That's nice. No idea what I want to do for college. I think psychology or accounting. I love both. Well, those are really interesting and great fields. Accounting, I think, is pretty cool. I was trying to take a high school class on accounting, and then I noped out of that. Your cat was 12. I had her since I was a wee child. She was like my best friend. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my dog was 12 too. Yeah, she would have turned 13 just a couple days. 2 weeks later. What was this reaction for, Ronan? I'm sorry, I was behind. What was I saying? Had to hit up the critique partners on whether or not to keep a sex scene because it's just been kind of there, well written, but not doing it except being there. That is me. I need to talk about that. I just don't know how because I try to keep my channel PG. Talk about it on Tumblr though. Sometimes I'm like, do I need this scene? Anyways, oh, keep it out. Leave the scene alone. In fact, oh, add more. ah, oh man, that's funny. Lost my other cat, Binks. Oh, that's a cute name. A couple months ago, he was a year old. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's so young. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Lost my childhood dog last year, and while it's easy to say that he was just a dog, right? He really was more than that to me, and I'm really grateful to have had him for so long. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's so hard to lose a child. But I lost both of my dogs to cancer, and it was rough. Um, I lost her best friend Luna, who died last year. Her best friend died from cancer like 4 years before. It's just a rough way to see him go, you know? It's kind of rough, but I'm happy that I didn't want her to suffer, right? So my dog is getting old. It's kind of scary looking at her gray hair. We've had her since I was 14. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my dog she was a white dog, but she had patches of brown, but she got very pale, like like her eyes look kind of strange. There's something happening there. I don't know what, but yeah. My dog was just 14 years when he passed. Oh, wow. Wow, that's like quite substantial, I think, for a dog, right? 14. Oh man, I'm also working on a novelette side project. It's about an immortal alien god that dies. It was inspired by my childhood desire to be princess of the universe. Oh, that's cool. Novelettes are fun. I was thinking of writing Angel Face, which is Jeremiah's other book as a novella. Why my brain like spaced out there? Live feed of your face, seeing the word count. Oh yes. No, I have a 6K chapter of nothing. No, literally, like I mean, it's not like it's not unexpected for the word count. I'm just like I saw it and I was disappointed. I was like, I thought this was 2000 words. Nothing has happened. That's how it's on this ground. Like nothing happens in the chapters, but I love it honestly. Like for a reader, it would probably be boring, but for me, it's so good. I like it. Oh, thanks for coming, Gloria. Have a good weekend. It's a long weekend in Canada. I'm not sure if it's a long weekend for anybody else, but yeah, never forget all the pets I've lost. I was with my cat the whole time. The amount of love, yeah, amounts to the pain. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I actually wasn't sure I'd be home in time to see her, but she hung on, and then it was like 2 days later, 3 days, 4 days later after I got home, and my grandma got home, and my sister and we came home. That's when, yeah, she was waiting for us, I think. It was cute. I miss her. Just gonna post my sprint on Tumblr since it won't fit in the text box. Good idea. Good idea. I'll see it there. Writing a fic one shot. It's so nasty in a way that's a bit funny for me, only because it's finished stuff. Sending updates to my friend is a natural catastrophe is happening. That's funny. I think writing like outside of what you're used to writing is it's very like I learned a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I've been learning a lot, kind of pushing kind of what I'm used to writing. Anyways, um, yeah, a solid 15K of nothing. That's like the whole book. It's like there's barely I thought that in Sunless Ground, like the whole thing about Sunless Ground is they're trying to rescue Harris, right? He's like the damsel in distress. They're trying to rescue him. Whereas in Seventh Virtue, they're trying to rescue Lonan. He's the damsel in distress. They switch positions in this book. He was supposed to be rescued at like the midpoint, and it happened like 130,000 words in. So that's more like the end of the book now. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna end on like Reeve's wedding because I think it would be fun to end on a wedding. I might have a positive ending. And then the next book, I think I'm going to start it on a bit of like Harrison disastrous behavior. We're going to go to body back Harrison a little bit. I think he's going to make an appearance. That'll be fun. But what'll be even more fun is like I think I'll be able to write the third book like in the summer. Cuz so far like Seventh Virtue takes place from October. Like let's say it takes place in 2019, right? So it takes place from like October to January, and then On This Ground is like, January to April. Well, it actually Summer's Ground starts in April, but we see scenes from earlier in the year. So then the third book, which I need a title for before I can work on it, and I want it to have an S as like the first word because I didn't mean for it to be like Seventh Virtue, Sunless Ground, but like I like it. I like that it kind of matches, so I want to match it. So I have to come up with something. I was thinking sacred something. I just have to think sacred what. I don't know. Anyways, so what was I saying? I don't know. Anyways, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought when I was thinking about titles. Yeah, nice. It's always fun to share writing. That's nice. That's great. Writers you follow is crazy. Nice. Expecting the other eye to be a solid 40K of nothing. Yes, this is so real. Oh, Lynn is a live stream? When? What time? I'm going on YouTube. I saw that she had made a post about it, but I'd like to say hi. What time? I know I thought it was like CDT. Scheduled for 7? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to do it. That's nice. And oh my gosh, like this thumbnail is so good. What the heck? It's 6 p.m. CDT. Ooh, ends on a quinceanera. I love like ending on big parties. I think it's fun, right? Started another work in progress recently. It's about my cat's recent adventures. Wow. Well, that's cool. You meet Spirit Cat Binks at chapter 19. Well, that's fun. Lindy Jung is Lynn D Jung, like Lynn is her name and then D Jung, like D and then Jung is her last name on YouTube. So she does like author tube videos as well. Really, really, really high quality content. I'm really happy to see like just how highly successful her channel has been. It's just really amazing to see. And she just has like, I don't know, a really great eye of like design. Like her and Chris, like I just admire the video so much. So yes, another Reddit YouTuber. That is correct. But it starts at 1 a.m. for you. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah. That sucks. I think I'll be able to probably just at least say hi. I'm not sure if I'll be writing at the time, but I'll probably be there. That'll be fun. Anyway, I'm probably gonna log off now because it's been 2 hours and I want to go on a walk. But yeah, her videos are super cinematic. Like, man, I wish I had like I just don't I'm like lazy to like edit my videos like edit them like super like well now. But whenever I watch like Lynn's videos or like Chris's videos, like it's so inspired, you know? So I highly recommend check out Lynn on YouTube and then check out Chris. So Chris is Chris MF and then Lynn is Lindy Jung. But anyways, thanks for coming. She's also really pretty. I know, right? I'll have to be there. I have to say, like I love her thumbnails, so I want to say hi. Yes, this is a good idea. Everyone gets sleep. This was very fun. Hopefully see you next week. Like I said, it'll take me a while to book it because I will be a bit busy next week, and I just want to make sure that I'll have enough energy to do it, which I probably will. So I'll probably see you next week, but check back on Thursday. I might be a little behind on posting about it. But thanks for coming, guys, and for writing so long with me. Like I like the 25-minute streams. I feel like they're kind of like my go-to now. I like them. Anyways, yes, you have a good weekend too. I will see you next time, and also have a good long weekend. I don't know if other people have long weekend. Anyways, see ya. I'm gonna sit here while the stream ends. Okay, bye.